Okay, success criteria D here, looking at simplifying expressions involving multiplication or division. This particular video, guys, is just going to look at the multiplication. We'll do a part B here, looking at division in a minute. What we need to understand is that we can multiply anything together. Okay, so as soon as two things are multiplied together, we can technically simplify, possibly just by removing an operation, but we can essentially write anything in a more simpler form when we are multiplying terms together. So that means that different rules apply to when we were simplifying by addition and subtraction. So things change here. All right, looking at the first one, you've come across something like this before, no doubt, and be pretty familiar that 3 times A is just another way for writing 3A, okay? Mathematicians are lazy, we know that, and we like to just get rid of that multiplication sign. So anytime you see 3A or 5C, that automatically means 5 times C. Down to the next one, 6C times 3, or 3 lots of 6C. 3 lots of 6 carrots gives me 18 carrots. 3 6 is 18, and we've got times C on the end. Reason for that is we can write 6C times 3 as 6 times 3 times C. First part we looked at was the 6 3's to get us 18, and then we times by C on the end, and we just add that there, okay? Next one, 2A times 5A. Now we've got a situation where we've got A times A, and if we look over here, and we look at something like 3 times 3, we know that equals 9, okay? But it can also be written as 3 squared, which means that we take the 3 and multiply it by itself twice, all right? If it was 3 by 3 by 3, that would be 3 multiplied by itself 3 times, or 3 cubed. Now across here, we already know from that previous example that we can rewrite 2A times 5A as 2 times 5 times A times A. And if that helps you doing that, by all means, go ahead and do it. From there, we can then look at the 2 times 5 part to get 10. And then we can look at the A times A part, which we know now is A squared. And we've got 10A squared. Example D, all right, 2t times 3tu. Okay, now unlike addition and subtraction, where we've got a different combination of variables, it doesn't matter here. When we multiply, it's fine. Again, if you wish, come across here and put all of your numbers first, if you like, okay, pronumerals, and then we can multiply it by our variables, which is t times t, and we've got a times u there as well. Again, 2 times 3 gets us that 6. Then we can look at the t times t, which gets us t squared. Then we just multiply by u, which we'll just put on the end here. Okay. Last one, so again, they're getting a little bit harder. We've got 3 terms here with this one, and same again. All right, if you want to, and you won't have to do this forever, is we can look at our pronumerals first, 9 times 2, so that takes care of them too. Then we can go times k, so that's those, times e, that's that one, and then we can multiply by u on the end. Okay, as we get more and more terms, it might pay just to tick them off as you rewrite them. Now when we come down here and simplify again, let's look at our 9 2's, which gets us 18. We then look at our k times our k, which gets us k squared. Then we've got a times e and a times u, which is just e u. All right, now if you're looking at being extra good, we can rewrite this again as 18 e k squared u, and all I've done there is just put these variables in alphabetical order. Okay, be careful that that squared part though here stays with that k as it has here on this one.